Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to Talent Talk Tuesday. Look, I got so much going on, I had to think about it. That's when you know you're too busy.
Yeah.
No, guys, just kidding, guys. No, Talent Talk Tuesday. Now, you say, who are you? Well, my name's on the screen, but I'm sure half of you can't pronounce it. So we're going to say Talita More Done. That's who I am. Talita More Done. Why am I Talita More Done? Because I'm actually in promotions and marketing for talent and small businesses and entrepreneurs. And Talita gets more done. Mm, mm. Yeah, you like that. You like that. Okay, guys. Enough about me and my silly self. Talent Talk Tuesdays are basically going to be about the talent. What we want to do is give the talent a platform to finally, for once, kind of boast on themselves because they deserve it. Talent Talk Tuesday is a kind of a pat on the back for different types of talent. We're going to have people from all walks of life because I believe that talent is what it is. There's no
Mhm.
one specific category for it. There's a lot of things that could be considered a good skill, a good talent, and we're going to try to see all of them. Now, speaking of that, we want to introduce our lovely guest today. Well, I'm going to let my guest introduce himself because he can talk about himself better than I can. Okay. And I will say that I had the liberty of listening to this lovely gentleman. Oh, I just, it's still, I'm still impressed. Like it's been weeks ago and I'm still like, oh, because I was not expecting this lovely young man to have this boisterous talent that he has, and the showmanship was absolutely amazing too.
Mhm.
So I'm not done. Let me shut up. Let me shut. Look. Let me shut up. I'm gonna end up telling them about you anyway. But he's absolutely amazing, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I want you to first tell us your name and your screen name, your stage name,
Mhm.
and why you chose that, because that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my stage name, my screen name is Wooly. Uh, Wooly the Mammoth, if you want to go the full length of it. Um, and I chose Wooly as a name because it's yellow. It's actually the word yellow, the color yellow backwards, just the X replaced with an O. And I chose that because yellow is color of intelligence and radiance and life and sunshine, and those are kind of all things that I want to represent my music. So yeah, so that word kind of resonated with me and I wanted to use it. But I
Awesome.
yeah, but
That is so cool. I wasn't expecting that great of a story behind it. I was like, oh, he just woke up one morning and said, hey, I'm gonna do this wxlley thing. You know what I'm saying? It looks good to me. That was much nicer than I thought. And you do. The cool thing about it is you radiate.
oh,
You really do. When you're in a room with you, your energy, your spirit, just it penetrates. I
mm,
mean, so yeah, like the sunshine. So I think it suits you quite well, if I do say so myself.
thank you.
Awesome. Okay, now we want to talk about how well you do multiple things. First off, let's talk about the main thing that you do. The main thing. Now you have this group that you've put together of talented people, or the show, I should call it. It's more of a performance type platform for talent.
Mm,
Basically, is what I would like to you call it, but you let us know what you define it as. But tell us about that and how that kind of got started.
sure. um I started this thing at the beginning of the year, and we're doing like a line of shows, and they're kind of all under the same tagline of "We are not what you think." And the reason I chose that was that's kind of my slogan in a way, and I chose "We are not what you think" because um, I feel like, at least for me, my whole life and my whole career, I've kind of been defined by one thing, whether it was like rapping or singing or like my image, and like people kind of correlated the things into like how they perceived me, and everything I was doing. So when I came up with my name and my everything that I'm doing. That's kind of something I wanted to tag along with it. Like I'm not just a rapper, you know. I sing and I scream, and I mean, it's not just rap. It's R&B, and it's neo soul, and it's trap metal, and it's indie pop, and it's I'm working on a alternative punk song right now. So like I'm doing like a bunch of things because I just love music. I love art, you know, and I've had the privilege of working with these super talented people over the course of my career. And I feel like in Iowa especially, it's so difficult to be able to like showcase what you can do, you know, like these talented people have like not been seen by as many people as I think they deserve. So what I'm planning on doing is just throwing these shows and putting on as many people as I can, the people that I've met and I love and have had the privilege of working with in the past, and I want to show people that there's more, you know, there's always more, and it's right here if you're willing to just be open, you know. So that's my whole goal really with the shows.
That is fantastic.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying it's fantastic because I really think you're cool. I do. I do think you're cool. But I think it's fantastic because it's something that's needed.
Yeah.
You're performing a task in the community that is long overdue.
Mm.
Um, you're giving opportunities to artists who more than likely in this area wouldn't have that opportunity,
Hmm.
or very few.
Hmm.
And your goal kind of matches with my goal.
Mm.
Because my goal is to help individuals like yourself and other talent to get themselves a little further out there.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I may not be able to get you to Hollywood or nothing, but we're gonna try.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Um, so with that being said, you've worked with some amazing people. I know you have. I'm not gonna make you name drop unless you just want to. I name drop. I like it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you can drop some names if you want to a little later on. We'll ask about some more folks you've worked with. Give you a chance to kind of get them in your head. But back to you for just a second here. Just you as the artist.
Hmm.
You had mentioned that you do multiple things. You're not just a this or just a that. You're not just a rapper, not just a this, not a that. You rap, you sing, you produce.
Yeah, I do.
Hmm. You do some other things too. I was gonna say, what else does the lovely Mr. Yellow backwards have up his sleeves?
um, I also mix my music. I master my own music. I I do photo editing. I do video editing. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, anything I can get my hands on, really. Yeah.
Wow. So you're like a powerhouse. So we need to get that going too. We need to
Mm.
get you some stuff going with that too. Um, but yeah, let's see. And you are, where are you originally from? 'Cause I know we're both not from Dubuque. So where are we originally from? Where are you from?
I'm actually originally from Dubuque.
God! How could you be? Now you just made me look really bad.
Yeah, born and
Okay,
raised.
so I'm the alien here. Great. Well, no, I'm not from here. I'm loving it here, but I'm not from here. So you are from Dubuque. Awesome. So you are a homegrown,
Yeah.
homegrown talent. And you know from being a homegrown talent what this area needs most
Yeah.
in your expertise. Does that
Hmm.
make sense, right?
Hmm.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying that there's some transplants that haven't come in here that are pretty talented people and know some things too about the industry, but this area is different than any other area
Hmm.
that I've ever seen as far as entertainment, and it's not a bad thing. People are thinking, "Oh, well, it's blah, 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 blah." No, there's a lot of growth that can be done here, but it has to be done the right way.
Right.
What I find ends up happening is a lot of transplants come in here and they're from the big city, quote unquote, and they walk in trying to do big city things in
Mm.
a little city. And I'm
Mm.
like, you can't do that. You can have all of the prestige and everything else behind you. You can have the big name running with you, but here it has to be done in a certain way.
Right.
It has to be done in a certain way. This is not Chicago.
Right.
I mean, you can't come here and bring that type of attitude. This is not Texas. I
Yes.
didn't come here with, oh, my big Texas attitude. I'm gonna run here and take this place over, and y'all should do this and this and like this and this.
Hmm.
Like no, no. Speaking of which, how have you found that that kind of affects you in a way? Have you had to deal with some of the big quote personalities that have come through, or do you find that it's more just more of kind of the local? You deal
Mm.
with more local talent? Or how does that work? Like, do you have some folks coming in like, hey, we want to be a part of your situation?
Um, Nothing personally. No, I've been
Okay.
approached by anyone, uh, or at least if I have, like, I already have some kind of repertoire with them. Um, but no, with what I'm doing, with what I'm running and going with or whatever, I haven't had that issue. But that has absolutely been a thing in Dubuque, and,
Hmm.
and it's not always a bad thing. It's just I feel when it becomes the go to, you
Yeah.
know, that's where the issue lies because there's so much untapped talent here, and it's just not being utilized, and that's a shame. So, yeah.
No, I thank you for offering that type of platform and whatnot. I want to now get off on another whole situation because you, as we have been talking about, have a lot going on. A lot going on.
Mhm.
I want you to tell me a little bit about what you have going on. Like, what's some events going on? We know that you have the platform where you help different local artists. And guys, these are not just rappers or just singers or just Wale will he will present anyone. I mean anyone, any type of talent, any genre. It's open. It's open for creatives. And that's one thing that I do love because you haven't pinpointed and boxed yourself into this little box where, oh, I only want to deal with rappers or I only want to deal with singers. It's open. You have an open platform, which I very much love.
Mhm.
Um, so we know about that. Now, what type of events do we have coming up, or what do you have coming up pertaining to the show? Any more uh presentations coming up? Any type of concerts? What all do you have going on right now?
Um, I'm currently on tour with a good friend of mine, River Glenn. He released
Ever.
album an album that he's been working on for 5 years finally came out yesterday, and
Hey, congratulations, River.
that's the River. He's one of the most humble, like loving, respectful people I've ever met,
The
and
first person I ever saw here in Dubuque
was
at Esther's Lounge.
oh, you went
I
to that? Oh,
Yes, I was there. Oh, my music's playing. Woo, yay. But no, yes, I was there.
that's
I
awesome.
I I thought it would be something different. I'm a music fanatic anyway, but the way that he presents it is so unlike anything I've ever seen. It was almost like oh my God, it was like therapeutic. I don't
Mm.
even know how to put it. It was harmonious. It was like poetry. And I'm like, wow, this is cool. So no, awesome. Yes, I just so happened to have been there many months ago. But yeah, that is awesome. I believe we're talking about the same person.
I believe so.
There we are. Yep, yep. Same guy.
Yeah,
Who just happened to be in town. Just happened to be in town. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, at that time. So awesome. Tell me more. So yes, you are working with River.
yes. Um, we're going on tour, and we're hitting just a couple of the bigger cities here in Iowa. We had a show last night in Waterloo,
Oh gosh, awesome.
uh, and then tomorrow we have a show in Galena, and then
Really?
so pretty there. And we have a show, I think Friday, that's in Iowa City. Then we have a show the next day here in Dubuque. And then the last day of the tour is in Des Moines, and that's on Sunday.
Oh
Uh,
God, I'm so loving this. I'm so loving this.
yeah, honestly, it's been incredible so far.
Oh my goodness.
They're the most talented people.
I'm gonna put this. Look, this is wow.
Yeah, it's
I am loving this. So
it's
that's awesome. I
yes.
mean, absolutely awesome.
Mhm.
Um, look, I'm gonna have to get a bus together for you, man. I'm so serious. I'm gonna get a talent support bus. That's what we're gonna call it.
Okay.
A TSB, baby.
TSB.
Talent support bus. We're gonna get the people loaded up and drive them around to wherever you're performing at, and we're gonna have a whole like 30, 40 people there to show some support. Well, that's what we need.
Yeah,
We need
yeah,
more people getting out, more people traveling, more people be participating in some of this stuff. It's like, look, we got this amazing talent, and folks are like, well, I'm not going to drive 5 minutes from my house. That's too much going on. Okay, tell you what, you get on the bus, babe. We got you.
hmm
We got you.
hmm
We're gonna, you don't even have to drive. We got you. And drink all you won't have a good time. Y'all hear that? Anybody out there got a bus? Y'all listening?
Ah,
Yeah,
ah,
yeah, help us get this talent out here. Help us get this talent out here. But no, I would love to be able to come as well. So I might be doing a little traveling too, because wow, I've never even been to half of these places. So I'm guilty of it as well.
yeah.
I will go out and support here local,
hmm
but I've never even been to Waterloo.
mm,
You know, I've only been here 8 months myself in the whole area. So
right.
I, yeah, because you got, well, I've been to Galena, of course.
Sure.
It's right there. So I would go. Galena's always my favorite place to go.
Right.
You've got, Iowa City.
Yeah.
Nope, never
Yeah.
been there. Well, yes, I did, but for business though, not for joy.
Right.
Um, I want to talk about how that's going so far. How have you seen the participation so far? Like the places that you go, are y'all getting a good vibe? Are people coming out and kind of participating? Like how was Waterloo last night?
Waterloo. Um, I don't know. The first day on a tour, especially with like as many people that we have involved in this,
Hmm.
it was kind of like a practice run.
Awesome.
I've never, this practice run was almost like professional. Like it was so easy to mend and to vibe, and everyone was loving it. It felt so like, it felt like a community. It felt like a family, you know, like it was so easy because
Awesome.
it's so easy to work with and flexible, and you know, we all want the same thing. You know, we just put on a good show, you know.
You're a family. You're a
We're-
family.
exactly. So, yeah, last night was amazing and
Awesome.
the same, and we're just all so hyped about the rest of the tour because now we know, like, now we know what it feels like to be on stage together, and we're gonna take that and like be able to run and do more the next couple of shows. So yeah.
Yay!
Mm,
Awesome. That's what I was kind of thinking. I'm like, that was the first night. How did it go? How did it feel? Awesome. So it felt like home,
yeah, yeah,
basically, which is good. That's how it's supposed to feel.
absolutely.
That's how it's supposed to feel. So that's awesome. Thank you, sir. I am if you wanted to drop some names, this is the time, my friend. Let's let me know some folks you're working with and just kind of give them a little shout out if you want to.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Um.
Shout out time.
uh. Yeah. I mean, everyone on the tour, everyone, the whole river,
Right.
the whole River Glen band. We got this super talented singer named Alex Rush, who's a part of it as well. And he has his own little set before like the whole band goes on, and He's based out of Iowa City, but it's like I can't believe I've never come across this dude before.
Wow.
He's so incredibly talented. Um,
Mm.
like I just the silky smooth voice. I wish I had his voice. It's incredible. Um,
Ah,
and yeah, we got Abby Sawyer, who incredibly like it was so coincidental. I she Abby Sawyer is a part of the group. It's like a jazz or a contemporary jazz band.
oh,
Um, the Diplomats of Solid Sound, and I
I like that.
yeah, right. That's a dope name. Um, and I heard their song. I heard one of their songs on a TV show that I was watching, and I instantly like pulled out my phone real quick and was Shazammed it and was like, "Who is this? I needed." And that's how I found them. And then a couple of months down the line, River announced the tour, and I was going through like seeing who was all a part of it. I saw Sawyer, and I like started going through a page, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's a part of this band that I've been listening to for this."
Awesome.
And I'm like, I met her the other day, and I was like, I was trying so hard not to be starstruck, and
You're like,
incredible.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
That is what I love about you.
yeah.
'Cause you're so humble and you're still so just loving, caring, you're open, you're amazing. You're an
Oh,
absolute amazing talent. I almost fell out my chair. I was like, "What the who now?" And I did. I'm like, "What the what? You was hiding all of this? This is what you got inside of you?" So for you as a great, fabulously wonderful artist to be able to give props and homage to another artist
mhm.
and do it so humbly, that's what's gonna take you so far. I really feel like that's why you're going to do so great. And you're gonna do great things and be great because you have to keep that. You have to keep that. You can't get to that point to where you look down upon, oh well, well, I don't want to be on stage with this person. You that's when you start to lose. When you
Right.
lose that compassion, that love for people, that homage. You give credit where credit's due, man. And that's what you do.
Absolutely.
And you keep what you have
Right.
and you get blessed with more. Right. You're going to do great things. I already know you are. You're already doing great things. So I'm like, and it's just going to keep unfolding. It's just going to keep unfolding for you. I um I wanted to ask you your advice for anyone out there that has been told they can't do it. You know how that goes. As far as talented people, we're like, oh, that's not a job. You can't do it. You can't make that happen. Blah blah blah. I want you to give them some advice. Like, what would be your main thing for that little bitty Wale that's out there? Like, oh my God, I want to be a rapper. And
Hmm.
people are like, you can't do that. That's not a real job. What is your advice for that little tiny man out there that's that wants to do what you do?
Uh, oh man, believe
Hmm.
in yourself. Like honestly, just believe in yourself. Believe in what you can do. This is art, you know? And I think it's so easy for people to not think of music as an art form, like in the same way that dance is art, or drawings and painting is art, or even like culinary, like with food and things like that, and makeup, and like it's all art, and people don't see it that way, especially when it comes to an individual saying that that's something that they want to pursue. And I mean, I grew up in a super conservative Christian household, so like me saying I wanted to rap or sing rock or metal or anything like that was no,
Ooh,
completely no. So
ooh.
I had to I had to overcome my family. I had to overcome, friends even telling me like I couldn't do it, teachers. And
Wow.
it's it's something that you just have to hone in on. If you believe in yourself, you know in your heart that this is something that's it's chosen me, you know,
Mm-hmm.
chosen me.
It has chosen you.
You
So
gotta
you didn't choose it, it chose you?
chose me. It chose me.
That's an interesting concept.
I you could probably talk to a bunch of artists or a bunch of artists who will tell you the same thing, that like so it's draining at times being an artist, and there are plenty of times where you just want to give up and be a normal person in society.
Yes.
Yes. And yeah,
And then that talent within you starts banging on the door like, oh no, you're not leaving me behind, baby. You're supposed to share me with the world. Oh no.
exactly.
Yeah. I will not sit down. I will not be still. I'm like, great. I
Just
mean, no joke. I came here to Dubuque to be quiet.
yeah.
I was like, I want a quiet little life. I'm gonna raise my kids. No more entertainment industry. Da, 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 da.
Mm,
My company was Talent Life Management.
mm,
It was a not-for-profit organization that I had for almost 20 years. COVID murdered it. And I said to myself, maybe COVID took it out because it's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe I'm
mm,
not supposed to be helping people discover their talent and helping them get it out there to the masses. Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this. Maybe I'm just supposed to be focusing on my family and myself. And that's what I thought. And I
mm.
thought that I was done with it. I said, oh, well, maybe this is a sign from the powers above, that
Right.
I need to sit down somewhere and be quiet and stop dealing with this entertainment industry and all this stuff.
Right.
I tried, dear. I swear to you, I tried. It's not gonna let me.
No.
I believe that when you have found your passion in life, when you found that thing that not only makes your soul happy, but where you can help other people too,
Mhm.
and it's like you can't let it go. It becomes a part of you. It is you.
It is you.
Like I
Right.
used to tell people, my company is a name. Yes, it's Talent Life Management, but no, Talent Life Management is me.
Hmm.
I am it.
Hmm.
There's no separation anymore. We have become one. And so no, I'm not gonna sit down and be quiet. Honestly. Oh, so I get it. I cannot be around beautiful talent and just not do anything. I can't be in the room with it and be like, oh, I'm not affected by that. Like, oh my God, yes, I am. It's
Right.
like food for my soul. So yes, and you fed my soul, like literally. I was like, I want to have him on Talent Talk. It's one of my first couple of people that I have on because um I'm still just starting this here in May. We're starting it back up. I did it many moons ago too. Same concept many years ago. Um, but you stood out to me very much so. Very much so. And thank you for taking time with me today. I'm not gonna take much more of your time. I appreciate you for coming on.
Mm.
I was gonna say we had delay after delay after delay on my end of the street.
No.
But thank you for being so patient. Guys, he was ready to go. He's like, what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm like, oh, sorry. This came up. Oh, this came up. So we're finally getting on.
Yeah.
And based on my end of the street. So thank you for your patience and everything with me as well. I wanted to give you an opportunity to tell us about or either you can perform or you can play something. It's up to you. If you wanted to play something for us, or you want to sing something for us, or you want to rap something for us, is there anything you want to do before we close it out today?
Um, I guess I could wrap up a verse that I'm performing with the band during the tour. I guess I could do that.
Awesome sauce. Let's do it.
Okay. Um, Listen, I built from my strong suits, was skilled as a small youth. I'm living in that third dimension. I'm seeing words fly, no curbside. I learned my lessons all through a bird's eye. I had to give myself some space to grow. Ain't no walks that you can foster. You just have to play your role. It don't start until you place the seed. Mistakenly, growing up, I was chasing weeds until I learned that stalking doesn't make me free. Love how I'm pack a lot, they out. Tax the max from rags to racks, but that ain't what the rapping about. I'm trying to see my name up in the lights, live a life so comfortably. Speak that ear candy. I'm Mike and Nike for the mic, and I can tell you how I got here. Every befallen casualty, countless sins and faults, I can name them all till you're mad at me. All my vices, all my whispers won't make a difference. It's the cause of Christ upon these scriptures. I move in silence like a Jito. Might bruise your ego. You gotta lose that if you come round. This is the freak show. I don't get caught up in those silly little accusations. Point and blame, don't have the patience. Elevated mind, I've graduated. This my affidavit. Yeah. The haters saying, please go under, but the feet won't thunder until I have a peaceful slumber. I'm on my grind now. Visions in my mind now. Get your poise to pick your poison. Maybe you'll just find out. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. It's poetry, baby. It's poetry. Awesome. Awesome. And you're speaking about what we kind of were talking about, right?
Yeah, right,
You're,
right.
just, you're rapping about it. Awesome. Thank you so much for being with me today. Um, oh, I want you to tell people how they can find you, and then we're gonna go ahead and close out for the day. Are you on social? I know you're on social media everywhere, but what's your Facebook, Instagram? Are you what are your handles there?
Uh yeah, I'm everywhere. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I have a TikTok. I don't really use it that
You
often.
don't use it too much? Yeah. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put all the links on here too on the
Sure.
video. I'll put all the links on there for them. And is there any websites, anything like that that you're on? Or any accolades you want to mention before we go?
Uh I don't, as far as websites, not right now, but that is
Okay,
in
cool, cool.
um
You've been at the Smokestack a few times. I wanted to all say that because Smokestack has been a great supporter.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they're becoming a really awesome venue, guys. If y'all haven't been, go check them out. They're awesome. They've been taken over by DAC right now, like the arts kind of part of it, which is they're doing some really amazing things there. So shout out to them. Um, we have some other stuff coming up too. I know, so I'm gonna keep in contact with you. I know. Did I say we?
You said we.
I did not mean to come out that way. Ooh, that was a slip. But anyway, I just have a feeling this won't be the last time I'll be seeing you, for sure. Um, hopefully be doing some things in the future, hopefully. Any way that I can be of assistance. So let's do that. So,
Mhm.
all right, my dear, you have a beautiful evening. Thank you so much for
Oh,
being with me today.
thank
Um, I'm gonna go. I will actually be in contact soon, for sure, for sure. And you might just see my face a couple of places.
yeah.
Come out showing some support. Yeah, I'll come out and show some support for you guys.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Definitely, definitely, for sure. Okay, well, much love, my dear. Thank you so much, and stay blessed. Stay blessed, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right. Alrighty.
Bye.